Hi! Hi! How you doing? Please do not question my cookie liquor number. Please do not. I've been on a plane for like a week now. Yeah? Even less than a week. I literally started like... what? Last weekend? Question mark? I don't remember if it was Sunday or Saturday, but sometime last week. Oh! I got some achievement. Nice. Oh my god, wait. Are we actually gonna die? Wait. Is Cookie Clicker actually gonna kill me? I can't believe. Wait. Okay, fancy graphics off. Everything. Okay. Okay. I'm turning off everything I can. Okay, how is it now? Okay, it's better now, I think. Nice. I was not expecting to actually die from a cookie clicker. Like, genuinely. Hi, Robo! Oh my god, oh my god, even my body is lagging today. Oh my god, wait. But hi, thank you so much for the raid, Robo! I think we are gonna just move to chatting because for some reason I am absolutely dying. But hello, Robo! Hello, raiders! Welcome! Wait, let me give you a shout out. Also, hi! We are just chilling, eating popcorn, talking, doing whatever today. There we go. Go, follow Robo. You might recognize him. He was in the crab game. He also sometimes shows up in chat. But also, okay, since Cookie Clicker decided to kill me for some reason today, let me just... Oh my god, I'm a floating torso. You guys don't see this. You guys don't see anything. Nah. Oh, there we go. Let me bring my popcorn over. Where are you? Where is my food? Is it this one? Oh yes, it's this one. Okay. Let me just make it look nice. Don't worry, it's just part of my laptop. And my messy non-existent cable management. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. I'm so bad with like positions and whatnot. If I have to rotate something... Oh, there we go. Hi! I hope you're enjoying my long hacking hand. Oh, there we go. Okay, but where can I put this to not obscure anything? You know what? Sure. We can stay here. Be a good popcorn. And I'm gonna move myself a little bit. There we go. No, it's perfect. Noise. Hi! Hello, Johnny! Welcome in the chat! Ooh! Hello! I'm gonna eat one popcorn for you. Oh, also, let me change the name of the stream because Cookie Clicker decided to kill us. It's gonna be just chatting, just chilling. I hope you guys have some snacks too at your disposal, cause oh boy, I am heckin' gonna eat. I'm gonna heckin' eat, I'm gonna ramble about a lot of things probably. Wait, can you hear me crunch on the popcorn? Wait. Oh, okay, I think you can, but it's very, very quiet. It's not a very crunchy popcorn, to be fair, probably because it's freshly out of the microwave and it needs time to cool down to go into the crunch type of popcorn. And it's also the type that is buttered technically, so it's not gonna be as crunchy as the standard popcorn, if you know what I mean. Actually, what kind of popcorn do you guys like? I haven't ate a lot of popcorn in my life. Generally, I think I only had like one that is just your basic cinema type of popcorn. I only had the buttered one. Poland really doesn't like to experiment with popcorn kernels. Have I ever tried flavored popcorn? We have like those crispy things that is shaped like popcorn kernels that are flavored, but it's made out of starch, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's made out of starch, so if we count this, then yes, when I was a tiny kid. But if we actually talk proper popcorn that is flavored, then no. Like generally, we don't have a lot of it in here. Maybe in some fancy cinemas and whatnot, but in general, it's hard to come by. Or maybe in some American imported store. Yeah, I guess you could find it there. I just don't go to those because they're super heckin' expensive. But from time to time, just good old butter popcorn from your microwave is good enough. Huh? Wait, what kind of... Hello? Oh my god! Not the hello! The most random of noises, but thank you for the redeem! Also, if I may ask, what? Why would you make your popcorn actually hurt you? Why? I would understand it if it was like, I don't know, bacon flavored, right? Because, yeah, I know people in America like their bacon. Or like cheese. I would understand cheese too. But freaking wasabi? I would be more keen for a chili. Especially since wasabi, the one you come by most of the time, is not even a real wasabi. It's like a counterfeit that looks like wasabi, but it's way more stinky than the actual wasabi. At least that's what I heard. Cause I am not a wasabi connoisseur, cause usually you come by when you order sushi, and as you know, I'm not the biggest fan of fish in general and sushi. So, but I did knew people who used to just eat wasabi on its own, like literally just spoons of wasabi. And I would be judging. I would be very much judging them. If not for the fact that I'm kinda the same with ketchup. Eureka popcorn. I mean, yeah, Eureka sounds about right for some place where you sell popcorn that is gonna kill your throat. Also, speaking of Eureka, I just got into the Eureka realm in Final Fantasy. Okay, I know it's not gonna say anything to any of you, and I am also sorry that I'm gonna be rambling about Final Fantasy for like the common wings? My brain is thinking about chicken wings, but wigs, I meant wigs. But yeah, I've got pretty deep into Final Fantasy back, So I'm sorry, I am gonna be rambling about it a lot, especially since I am doing all the content that I had logged before. Like, the optional dungeons, the optional stories, the optional regions and whatnot. Because we just finished the Stormblood expansion with a friend. And I am still thinking about the dummy fig, mine bad guy from this part of story. Whoever designed him, they knew what they were doing. But yeah, I've been in Final Fantasy a lot, back in it. Kinda got back my drive for it. But also I did want to beat the living hell out of a train. Yes, there is indeed a fight. It's optional, but you straight up just beat Thomas the Tank to death. And it's actually so heckin' hype. Like, I was just... the whole fight, And even better, the fight itself is called Sigma. It's literally called Sigma. I never knew. I needed the confirmation that Thomas the Tank is a Sigma, but I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, to be fair, the proper name is Sigmascape. But come on. It's literally a train that is named Sigma. And the whole story is just... what were the name? There was Omega, there is Sigma, and there's Alpha. If you know, you know. But yeah, there's a very, very questionable out of context when I set them up on the... what's the name of the thing? Like when you are in the VC and you can name the activity you are doing. Yeah, I was just going, I'm Omega now. And no, I'm Sigma. Hee, I'm a beta. Yippee! Okay, but to be fair. For real? I am a certified alpha. And you can fight me on this. But yeah, I am the biggest of alphas you will ever meet. If you ever met me in real life, you will be able to smell the alpha energy emanating from me, the absolute gigachat, the absolute memer, the absolute sweat from being on the internet so much. Okay, no, to be fair, I do like using perfumes. I do like me perfumes, so don't worry, the bear sounds, at least I hope I do, smell somewhat nice when I try. Yeah, speaking of perfumes, do you guys have like smells that you prefer? Like, do you prefer the flowery type of perfumes, or do you prefer like the more like musky ones? I personally really enjoy the ones that are very fruity, very like citrusy. I mean, I do love my citruses, you know that. But yeah, most of my perfumes, because I ain't stonks enough to buy the fancy ones from Rihanna or whoever. But most of the ones I do own are like very fruity, very citrusy. My favorite one is actually a full-on lime, and it's oh so nice. So heckin' nice. And on the other hand, I am not the biggest fan of like those artificially smelling ones. Like for example, the marshmallows, the cotton candies, you know the drill. Like the ones that the ice cream of the flavor is blue, right? Yeah, I was never the biggest fan of those smells. They always were making me super nauseous for some reason. But I know they appeal to a lot of people. I am just not one of them. My nose is just too good. It's just too good, and the smells are way too overwhelming for me. Kinda same drill with the flavors. Cause the flavors of like, bubblegum and whatnot, They're very heckin' sweet. They're so heckin' sweet. I will eat like a spoonful and be done. Please, thank you now. And speaking of ice cream, oh, I did actually went and tried the one I had in my fridge for like over half a year. It looked fine. Like, there was no colonies in there. No human beings. No whatever the heck could have grown on the ice cream. But the flavor was... I don't know what happened to it. It kinda tasted like the flavor straight up evaporated. Like the texture was there, the flavor was barely there. Bro was just like... over the time, like a ghost. Should we go and bury my ice cream? Should we do like a proper funeral for it? For living for so long? I mean, it lived way longer than usual ice cream life expectancy, so he kinda deserves a proper burial, right? Okay, but how would we actually bury an ice cream? I would not go to the garden and just bury it in the ground because that would destroy the ground, right? And I guess it kinda also can go into the compost. How long does it take for an ice cream to decompose? Wait, like genuinely, how long? I need to know. Okay, hello Google. Is the dinosaurs of Google Sensei? Please don't Google how long it takes for surveys to decompose. I expected a lot of things. But not the first result being the stages of human decomposition, updated June 2022. Okay, what about ice cream? Just ice cream. Guys, I might be stupid. I'm really heckin' stupid. Ice cream doesn't decompose. It just freaking melts. Let's pretend that question didn't happen. Okay, but if it melts, how long would it take? Probably, since it's a very thick survey, probably like a day. I would assume, with the weather. Which, to be fair, it's been getting warmer, finally. Last night we had a lot of rain, like, we are talking so much of rain, that actually nearly all the snow just melted, which is honestly wild, considering how much there was. Because there's been like solid 15 centimeters of snow, at the least, in the places where it was actually touched. If you haven't touched, it will go all the way to 20 probably. It was deep. It was so heckin' deep. But yeah, the rain went so hard last night, it's nearly all gone. And you know what? I kinda miss it already. I haven't had the chance to build a snowman this year, or a snow bamboo sheep. Cause the snow that was this year was mostly the type that doesn't like glue to each other whatsoever. It just crumbles in your palm. Like it was the very soft type of snow, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I didn't have a chance to build anything, which is kinda sad, but also okay. I'll try at the end of the year, I guess. Hopefully I will try when it comes back. But yeah, no snowball bunny for me this year. All riding sleds. I used to ride sleds so much. Back at the old place from which our family moved, we had a big park literally right on the other side of the road. And every winter, there were a lot of hills in there, right? And every single winter, every time first snow falls, you can just see army of kids just going there and sledding. Most of them on their way bad, because we are funny like this. Hehe hee. But for real though, please don't. You will just make your bladder sick. You don't want to. Unless you are bold and you like pain, then I guess I am no one to stop you. But yeah, usually please don't. Also, I should probably let people know why we don't have a cookie clicker. Ooh, wait. Okay. And let me pin this. There we go. And cookies for us. Let me gently caress the popcorn. Wait. It's very tasty, it deserves. I don't know why, but for some reason I was in the same brand, but today it hits more than usually. Maybe because I am actually eating it warm for once. You know? Oh, but also, you know what I love about popcorn? I love the feeling. Okay, so I like putting a lot of salt on my popcorn, which I know, shocking, coming from me. But I just love putting a lot of salt on my popcorn, smearing it on my lips, and just having them get a full-on like peeling on them or whatnot. Like, I just really like the feeling of my lips just... I don't even know how to describe this, but if you ever ate a lot of chips or a lot of very salty popcorn, you know what I mean, right? Like the stinky feeling on your lips. Like the comfortable stinky feeling on your lips. Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Sometimes when I eat things, I would even go out of my way to have them like this. Like for example, if I don't have a lot of chips, I would just go and... Okay, let's pretend those are my lips, okay? I will just go and... all the salt on them. But yeah, popcorn is one of the very few things I actually do salt. Aside of, you know, the stuff that is salty by default, like chips, pretzels, and whatnot. Ooh, actually, do you like know that pretzels over here are different thing than the ones you have in America? Because in America, what do you mean by pretzels, right? Are those like dough thingy that's like pretzel shaped, right? But over here, this is pretzel. And a pretzel is like a long stick, long thin crusty stick that is covered in salt and baked. And it just goes crunch, 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 you know? Yeah. I didn't know how they are called in the translation for a long time, but apparently they are a pretzel, and the doughy thing is also a pretzel, which is honestly very confusing, because why would you name those things the same? They have literally nothing in common aside from, I don't know, maybe the color itself. But yeah. Nom. 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 Oh my god, when did I go Angie? The last time I ate went so hard I actually got angry for a second. Oh my god. I actually was thinking today. I literally just woke up. I'm considering what to get to eat in the old home I'm gonna be staying for the weekend. And I'm kinda tempted to just get one big pizza I'm gonna be eating for 2 days, right? But I woke up today and was like, what if I did a pizza topping tier list? And slandered like over half of them. Okay, but why do I go angry? Why do I go angry? My body, what is wrong with you today? Did you sleep well? Hello, Noxard! Hello! Welcome! Here's a corner for you! Nom nom nom. But welcome! How's your week going? Hope you're having a nice week. But yeah. Oh, I actually also did some of the things I told yesterday I was gonna do. Like, one of them still needs finishing. But I should be done with it not tomorrow. I mean, it's gonna be tonight, but the night is gonna be probably tomorrow when I'm done. I don't know how to describe this. Like, you start before midnight, you end after midnight, if that makes sense. But yeah, otherwise, I've been really good. I'm actually so glad I procrastinated and sat down on my bare butt and did those things. Because they've been waiting so long to be done. I really feel like I am using Photoshop way less recently for some reason, which is honestly wild considering I used to open it at least once a day every single day, and now I'm like, if I open it, that's good, that's already a progress. Am I abstinating from Photoshop right now? You know what? Yeah, our relationship is in a roadblock. We have to make up. To be fair, I've been mad at Photoshop for a while now, because for some reason it started to lag in very bad for me. It was kinda starting to do the After Effects thing, and if you know anything about After Effects, literally everyone memes about it crashing, right? And my Photoshop has been doing the same thing for a bit now, and I'm just like, why? What is wrong with you? Are you dying? Do you wanna go and retire? You shouldn't, you're pretty young. You're just perfectly teenage, you shouldn't be at the prime of your age. Why are you crashing? Is this like a teen rebellion phase of yours or something? Because I swear. But yeah, I'm gonna have to have a parent-to-child talk with it. The most parent I will probably ever be is just me talking to different programs on different machines, pretending like it's actually gonna work. And if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna give them the look, you know? The look of disappointment. And option number C, if both of those don't work, is just pretend I don't care anymore. Usually, when nothing works, just pretending you don't care works. For everything. For life, for getting a job, for your food to turn good. Literally, if you want something to turn out good, just pretend you don't want it. I think that's a pretty common practice among gacha players, right? Either pretending you don't want a certain card, character, or whatever it is, or just rolling with the weirdest part of your body. Like, for example, I know some people use their feet when they roll. I saw some people using their tongue. I saw some people literally kissing the screen. People do weird stuff for their waifus and husbandos. Also, hi Yan! Hello! But yeah, maybe I should start doing it. But to be fair, Gacha pretty often really likes me, like genuinely, because I pull once in a blue moon, and whenever I do, it's pretty nice to me. Especially if it's like a game I come back to. For example, I came back for a little bit to Honkai Star Rail recently because there's this banner with a Kafka, right? And we all know everyone is done bad for Kafka. But I wrote on the standard banner, like the one for the silver tickets, right? And I got 3 golden ones, 2 of them being a character I didn't have, and the best card possible for this character alone. And I also got another card, that is the best card for another character I already owned. Oh, you are not done bad for Kafka? Okay, then who is your wife in Honkai? Who is your wife? Or a husband? We are done not judging. I would say... I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You don't play those games. Oh, okay, you don't play. That's a whole different story, but if you did play, I would not believe you not having any waifu in there. Do you play any other those from Muhoyo, like Honkai, or what was the other one? Not Honkais, but Zone Zero or something? Something like that, right? I haven't really logged to the Zoneless something. I just know it's gonna be a thing. And it's basically looking like Genshin and Honkai Love Child if it tried being Arknights. You know? Cause Arknight is actually getting a desktop game somewhat soon. And it looks oh so heckin' nice. It looks so heckin' nice. I really hope I'm gonna be able to play it. Probably not be able to stream it, at least for now. But I really wanna at least give it a try on my own free time. And speaking of games, what is it today? It's 25th. So in like 3 days, oh my god, in 3 days, you all know what is coming out. You all know what I'm gonna be crying to. It's Yakuza time, baby! It's heckin' Yakuza time! I am so not ready for Redacted to die. I don't think anyone is ready. It's been so many years. It's been so many games. If anyone who plays it doesn't cry, I would genuinely question if they are even human to begin with. Cause I can understand if you didn't cry on Lion King when Mufasa died, but if you don't cry on this, in the newest Yakuza game, you have to be a robot. I refuse to believe otherwise. Cause genuinely, I am not a big crier, right? But even the trailer itself, like one of the trailers, straight up made me bawl my eyes. And I am so not ready. I'm so not ready. And I am also so not ready for how long this game is gonna be. Because apparently it's gonna be the longest of any Yakuza games up to date. Which is a very bold statement considering some of them are like 20 plus hours long. Of just the main story. Not counting all the quests you do on the way, which turns into like 50 hours or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be long, it's gonna be painful, it's gonna bring a lot of memories. And man, now I'm getting depressed just thinking about it. And all the graves they showed in the trailer. Man, I love Kiryu. Okay, but also the weirdest thing is, in one of the trailers, they straight up just show that there's gonna be a VTuber in the plot. Like, we have a VTuber, like drama VTuber, in the freaking Yakuza series, just doxing the Yakuza itself. which is honestly pretty wild to think about. But I am so excited to find out who is gonna be voicing them. Because I know there's also still gonna be like the live version of the Cabaret Clubs, right? Like the one that they had in the latest game with Kason, right? I know Kekihime is in the next one because they showed it and she confirmed, so it's gonna be super heckin' exciting. Also, yes, VTubers are canon in Yakuza, as well as ChatGPT. There was a whole sub-story which was absolutely amazing in the previous one, like in the man who erased his name, about just dude trusting ChatGPT way too much. Of course, you know, they had to censor the name, but everyone knew what it's about. And I was absolutely losing my shit on it. It was so good. And Kiryu, this massive good old man learning about the AI and all those things. He tried. He heckin' tried. Oh my god, I really wanna know how they explain VTubers to him. Because we know it's him who is gonna be watching that VTuber. We know it's gonna be him because they showed it on the trailer. So they're gonna have to explain to him what it is. Oh, this is gonna be great. But yeah, Kiryu is great. Okay. You can fight with me on that, but he is such a baby boy himbo. Like literally the walking epitome of baby boy himbo. Not baby girl, baby boy. There's a big difference. But also please don't Google baby boy, it's not gonna give you the answer you're looking for. Yes, I tried. But yeah, Kiryu is the man. I love him. I love this man. And I can hope at his deathbed, the girl is gonna come back. What was her name? Saori? Yeah, I think it was Saori, right? From the third one. He would be either unhappy or just pure unperplexed. Or both. But he doesn't need to know. He doesn't need to know. I think Kiryu Seiyu though, he would appreciate it. Kiryu Seiyu is very much an icon. Have you ever looked at his Twitter page? Like genuinely, my mate literally looks like a Yakuza. But at the same time, he makes the absolute biggest masterpieces in Photoshop with himself. Like genuinely, he just photoshops himself into stuff that look like those wonky good morning, good night cards you would get from one of your normie aunts or whatnot. You know, with all the sparkles or the pink and whatnot. Or I believe there was one where he just straight up put himself on a tiger because who is gonna stop him? Okay, but if Kiryu drew a bike on me, I would genuinely appreciate it. I wanna have a bike thrown at me by Kiryu. It will probably kill me, but I would go out being happy, you know? If anyone does that, I hope it's gonna be Kiryu. Granted, I had a lot of things thrown at me in my life, but somehow bike was not one of them. I think the biggest thing I had on me was one of those big painting aisles, like you know, those thingamajiggs you stand up and put your canvas on them, right? Yeah, I had this fell on my face once, and I actually have a scar on my nose from that. It's like very tiny and you literally don't see. I'm just very self-conscious about it. But yeah, I had that, and that was probably the heaviest and biggest thing that fell on my face. Other than that, I had stuff like I had a brick once, I had a piece of ceiling, I had a plank, but plank was not very heavy. And to be fair, none of them were intentional. I just have a very bad luck of being always in the wrong place at the wrong time. And just things decide to fall on my head. Because, okay, with the roof, it was actually in a classroom, because the school I was on, it was very, very old. When I started learning there, it was like 100 years old. It really just celebrated 100 years, right? And the thing was, it was never full-on renovated ever since being built. So everything was kinda collapsing at this point, right? And there was this one lesson we had, just chill. And then suddenly, part of the ceiling just goes, "Oh, and some of it falls on my head. Which also I then discovered there's actually a lot of... Oh wait, never mind, that's not normal. It was just that it was in the basement, never mind. Because there's been also a lot of dirt that fell with the roof. Like literally, a nice big pile of dirt. But then I realized that's not normal, that's just because it was in the basement. And the basement was kinda protruding outside, under the ground, outside of the main building. But yeah, that happened. I generally tend to somehow auto-destroy myself a lot. Like, I can just do things, like for example, I can eat popcorn, like now, right? And the next thing I know, one of my gums is gonna be because I cut myself with the brown part from inside. And I never noticed. I generally don't do those things intentionally. Just for some reason, everything is out for me. Everything wants me out, and I have no idea why. But at the same time, I really don't mind because, as you know, I have a pretty darn big pain tolerance. So it's like, oh, blood. Welp, I'm doing whatever I was doing, ain't gonna care. And I actually always wondered, because I do have this big pain tolerance, right? I never had anything sprain. I had sprain, but never had anything broken. Somehow, which is honestly very surprising. But I always wondered, how would I react if I actually broke something? Because another thing about me is that whenever something hurts, I don't cry. I just get this funny tick and I just start laughing. I just look like a maniac. So I always wondered if I actually broke something, if I would actually just finally cry from pain? Or would I just straight up laugh like a joker? Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. But at the same time, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. But yeah, that's something I've been wondering for a long time. Not gonna do it intentionally, of course. Ain't gonna do it because it's gonna be a pain later on. But yeah. And I just choked on the popcorn. Oh yeah, felt. The biggest thing I went to the hospital with that was not cared for was probably that one time I just boomed one of my nails? Yeah, my nails on my foot really hacking hard against my nightstand. Because we had nightstands in the dormitories. And... Excuse me, I'm gonna blow my nose. Oh my god, that was such an unexpected sneeze. But yeah. There was a time I bumped my toenail really hard. And at first I was like, fuck. It hurt for a little bit. I mean, as always with a toenail. Mother truckers are so painful when you bump them. But after a while, it started to hurt more and more and more, and I was going with it for like 2 months, I believe. Yeah, I think it was like 2 months. I was bleeding for the food, but I didn't care. I went on a trip to the literal other side of the country to meet with friends. I was just vibing, joining my PE. But then at some point it just got so bad, I generally could not put my foot even in my shoes, right? And when I got to the surgeon in my family town, and when they heckin' saw it, they were genuinely that's a funny word. Perplexed, there we go. I was even able to walk, nonetheless, just go on a train with heavy stuff, travel for like 3 hours, and come to them like it's nothing. And I kinda... Okay, trigger warning for medical procedures and more specifically surgical procedures. But I had to have my whole nail be removed and part of my skin on the toe, because it got so deep inside, like the toe was triple the size it usually was, right? And it had so much thingamajig, like the white stuff inside. It generally looked like a tumor. But yeah, so that happened. I was walking like that for like 2 months. And at this point, I am genuinely surprised I did. Oh my god, wait, a Kiryu? You mean like a live 2D of a Kiryu? Or like a model for Miku Miku Dance? Like a 3D one? Cause that's a big difference. Oh, a 3D one. Oh, okay. I know about the 3D one too. I do believe there's Majima too. Why am I choking again? Ah. Oh my god. We were just talking about everything going for my life, and here I am, choking twice in like the span of 5 minutes. But yeah, if you're talking 3D one, people very often just rip the models from the games itself. It's apparently not that hard if you have the actual files. So yeah, I'm not surprised there is one for Miku Miku Dance. But speaking of, oh my god, I'm sparing you guys on my streamer account. But there's been so much quality content of the Metal Gear Raiden in his skin in Fortnite. Yes, they added Metal Gear Solid to Fortnite. And you can make all of them just dance to all the goofy Fortnite dances and whatnot, do all the funny thingamajigs. And I've seen so many such good memes. I am living for it. I am so glad my whole timeline is just covered in those. But also, they made Raiden look very twinkish. They robbed all the Metal Gear characters of the wrath. Like, come on. One of the most prominent thing about Metal Gear was how big of an ass everyone has. Like, you can just literally go, you know? And in Fortnite, they just look flat as a pancake. They look flatter than me in my PNG form. What is this slander, like genuinely? Can they just not implement, like, I don't know, 2 more bones for the bats to move and actually protrude? Come on, don't do Metal Gear like that. Ooh, Yakuza 0. Ooh, which funeral? Which funeral? Because, you know, there's been a lot of characters who died in Yakuza. And if you are talking about just Kiryu in white shirt and a suit, then it can also be from the newest game, because he wears a suit, like a proper businessman suit, for nearly all of the game. Nearly all of the men who raised his name, because He wants to pretend he's not Kiryu, but literally everyone, aside from him, knows he's Kiryu. My man is just gaslighting himself. Oh, it was a younger Kiryu. Okay. But yeah, Funeral does not narrow it a lot. I would probably say the first that comes to my mind, was it 3? Yeah, I think it was Yakuza 3 with the Funeral. 3 or 2, one of those. My brain gets kinda confused because it considers Yakuza 0 as 1, but it's not Yakuza 1, it's Yakuza 0, and 1 is just Yakuza. So, by that logic, my brain just goes, Yakuza 2 is Yakuza 3, which it's not. Okay. Then it's not 0. It's not 0 for sure. But yeah, all I think about when you mention Yakuza Prison though is like this one scene. No, it's okay, there's a lot of games, there's a lot of Yakuza games, very understandable. Heck, even I might be confusing them because it's been a hot minute since I played them, aside from 0. Like, how long has it been? Like 3 years at this point, I think. God dang. So yeah, don't take everything I do say about Yakuza at face value. I might be wrong about things too. But if it's like a basic knowledge, then sure, shoot. Oh, let's go. And please share it in the art share. I wanna see. I used to be into Miku Miku dance way back. Like, we are talking early 2012s, something around then. Which has been over 10 years ago now, oh my god. Also, hello, Frankie! Hello, thank you so much for the lurk, enjoy your time! But yeah, I used to be very much into Miku Miku dance. I think I talked about this before, that I used to do a lot of posing, a lot of fancy posing, and I used to do a lot of custom cameras for the motions. Wait, what do you mean the arm bones don't appear? What? How? Does he just not have them? Is he just constantly stuck T-posing? Wait, I need to know now. The model, when you just load it in, does it T-pose or does it have like more of a pose like me right now? Oh, maybe it's just bugging in the program itself then. Cause that can happen sometimes, as it with every program, honestly. Let's go, T-posing Kiryu. Okay, I really wish if I had toggles for my hands, one of them would be just straight up T-posing bear, T-posing asserting my dominance. And the other one, I would love to have one where I cabin on people. I generally like to assert my dominance, which is honestly weird, cause I don't look like someone who would. I probably give the vibes of someone who would be the one being dominated, but no. Nah. That's only the outside. The wolf inside me, well, I should probably say bear, very much wants to top and dominate. Oh yeah, if it's filmmaker, then yeah. More than not, it bugging the hell out. I used it for a little bit back then, but it was just annoying me, exactly because of that, you know? I have a lot of patience, but when it comes to programs like this, for some reason, they get very fast under my nerves, very heckin'. Like, literally with the speed of light. They're speedy as a Sonic. Yeah, that's Adobe for you. Like, the programs are good. The programs are good, but they really need to do something with the crashes. Because come on. Come on. Why would you crash? 7 freaking times on one project. That is not even very demanding. For example, my biggest problem with Adobe, aside from Photoshop being mean recently, is when I use After Effects for some small animations and whatnot, right? And then you have to preferably render it through Adobe Encoder, right? Media Encoder. Because otherwise it's gonna wait a ton. Like, we are talking 30-second file of very simple animation waiting like 5 gigabytes minimum. But for some reason, my Adobe Encoder and my After Effects straight up refuse to cooperate. So I just have to manually render it through After Effects first, and then either render it again through Media Encoder, or just use another outside source. Like, for example, I really enjoy using a program called Handbrake because it does it very fast, it doesn't kill the quality, and it actually reduces the size of the file exponentially. But yeah, I don't know why. My Adobe After Effects and Media Encoder are literally like a divorced couple ever since I got them. Oh my god, speaking of Valve, oh my god, I literally this week, it's not been even a week, but I just now realized that Steam is called Steam because it's powered by Valve. Like, huh? Literally my mind blew. You know? And speaking of Valve, I never knew how to pronounce this. English do be hard. But I remember the old Valve like intros. You know how games have intros when you just open them? They show the studio, if they've been made in a specific program, like for example Unity, right? Unity is probably the most common one. I remember the old Valve one with that dude's head with a valve in it, and he was just slowly, menacingly turning around. He genuinely scared the living hell out of me as a kid. Which game had it? I believe it was in Portal. I think it was in the old Portal, like the CD version of it. It was in one of the older games. Oh, Half-Life 2. I actually need to play Half-Life because I do have the first game. I think I have the second one too on my Steam. But for some reason I'm just procrastinating on them so hard. And the most knowledge I have is just Half-Life Alyx? Yeah, I think it was called Alyx, like the VR one. Only because I did watch a streamer. But my god, popcorn, please. Okay, that's enough. I'm not choking again on stream today. But the streamer I was watching was actually very much into Half-Life, and he was just saying some fun facts about the lore and whatnot, and it actually got me very intrigued because I love me some good old lore, especially if it's actually like deep down. I mean, me loving Nier and Drakengard probably should say it out loud, but yeah, I mostly wanna play Half-Life for the lore. I wonder if I would be able to stream it, because it is a pretty old game. It's not gonna require heavy specs. Humj. I could try. Maybe, we'll see. But, oh my god, okay, wait, I need to drink some water. The popcorn is already stuck in my throat. No more of you. You tried to kill me 3 times on the stream already, and it's been only an hour. Be a good boy and behave. But yeah, I first want to finish the games we started. I still wanna figure out what the hell happened with Rain World, cause I really wanna get more into the game after it crashed for some reason the last time we did, and I still didn't figure out why. Genuinely why. I wanna maybe potentially go back to Sans? Maybe like one more time? Because I think that's the most my brain will be able to handle at this point. And once we are done with those, I could maybe try Half-Life. I would love to finish Yakuza 0 with you guys, but well, unfortunately, my baby probably will die if I try to go in more. But yeah. So maybe Half-Life potentially? And what are we doing? Oh right, tomorrow we are doing Super Animal Royale, right? Okay, I know I put whenever I wake up on the schedule, but as of now, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be like around 2 p.m. GMT? 2 p.m. to 30 p.m. GMT? So we can go at least for 2 hours before I have to eat myself out for the weekend. So yeah, there's that. And next week? I generally have no idea about next week. I mean, maybe we'll do the plushie review if enough people post their pictures. If not, I'm gonna move it to a week later. We'll have to see about this. We'll have to hack and see. Probably also another chat-in. And I also wanna do a Stepmania stream. You know, the rhythm game I like playing with the arrows. But since we have this right now, I wanna do it with a keyboard hand cam. So yeah, there's probably gonna be that. Or later this week if I am not sleep deprived at the end of the weekend. Yeah. Sounds nice. Aside from that, yeah, as I said, probably at least one just chat-in. We'll figure something out. And in 2 weeks from now, I want to actually do a proper crafting stream. Like, go back to the sewing. I just want some more time to think if I wanna continue the bamboo sheep or if I wanna do something easier, something more beginner friendly, like, I don't know, some tiny felt ornament or something. But about that, I am gonna ping everyone on Discord and X. I hate the name X. Why is it called X? It generally makes it sound like it's some, you know, the R18 type of sites. Twitter was so nice, it was rolling so nice out of the tongue. Why did they have to rename it? Why didn't they have to straight up go and kill the burb, make chicken nuggets out of him? Bring the burb back, reincarnate him. I miss the burb. Man, to be fair, you guys know I am gonna call it Twitter. It's Twitter deep in my heart, right under my booba. I am not changing to X. I am not changing to make it sound like it's one of those sites. Like genuinely, even OnlyFans sounds better than X, you know? Once Twitter, always Twitter. But that also reminded me of the time back in gymnasium. Okay, those of you who don't know, in Poland, in my country, the schooling goes like middle school, then we have gymnasium for 3 years, and after gymnasium there's high school. And gymnasium goes from 13 to 16 years old, right? And I remember my whole class being banned from the computers in the library because the stupid dads in my class decided it's gonna be a very good idea to play those kind of things through speakers when we had a lesson with a subsidiary teacher. And I believe that was my first time ever seeing a proper PP. But like generally, why? If it was just one of them, then sure, it would probably be only him getting banned, right? But no, it was like a group manifesto of let's be horny on men in front of the teacher. And like 6 guys, well boys, honestly boys, decided to just blast it on speakers in front of the teacher, in front of the librarian, in front of our whole class. And for the rest of our years in that school, we only had a ban on the computers there. Why? Why would he do it? Okay, but was it a realistic one or was it like a drawing? Because drawing PPs, I think it's like a rite of passage for every teen, right? But if it was the realistic kind, then why? Can I personally go and bonk him for that? You can send a PP as your wallpaper at your home. Don't send it on school computers where different classes have... Why? Why? Like, come on. I wouldn't mind if you had it on your own computer or laptop. But not where everyone can see it, not where the teacher can see it, come on. Just, I don't know, if you want some adrenaline in the science computer class, which honestly, over here they don't teach us anything. Just, I don't know, play flash games or whatnot, and just speedrun, closing them out whenever the teacher approaches. This will give you so much adrenaline too. You don't have to straight up go and show PP to everyone, you know? Are flash games even still a thing? Is Newgrounds still a thing? Considering there is no flash support anymore. Actually, I think it is, right? Because I know you can still play Friday Night Funkin' in there, which we don't talk about what happened with this game later on. But I think it is still working, right? But if it Flash doesn't have support anymore, what do they run on? Is it like a very specific HTTPS or something? Okay, to be fair, I am asking, but I will probably not understand, because I am very not tech savvy. Also yes, but also remember, if you are punching another dude with this Kiryu, punch it so he doesn't die. Remember, Kiryu never killed anyone. Nuh-uh, not even when he shoot people from a gun. They were just rubber bullets, they lived. Hee hee haha. So yeah, just spare the dude. Oh, JavaScript. Oh, I thought JavaScript was kinda dead too at this point. Nah, I don't know anything. I don't know any technology. I generally would not be able to program anything. The most I would be able to do... Okay, the only thing they teach us how to do... Do you guys know, like those old websites that just look like clipboards? Like very wonky clipboards? Yeah, that's the only thing I learned in school at my PC lessons. Because the thing that you teach us over here is very heckin' outdated. Like, it's literally so outdated. It's stuff you would do on PCs from the 90s in the Windows 95, maybe Windows XP. No, even minimalist ones love. Like, there's just a solid background, a shit ton of hotlinks. I think it's called hotlinks, right? And massive mess of stock pictures and very low quality GIFs. Yeah, that kind. Like when you think a website from the early 90s, like the peak of clip art. Oh, the peak of clip art. Yeah, that's how I describe it. But actually, I watched a video about the history of clip art so much recently, and it's really super heckin' fascinating. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I am also very surprised that PCs you had were able to handle Counter-Strike. Because over here, the PCs we use, I mean, they are getting better because the schools are getting fans. But back when I had IT in school, the PCs we had were so old. They generally had those monitors with the big chunky ass, like the insert for a floppy disk and the insert for a CD, right? That's the ones we had in schools for a very long overdue time. And only recently they started upgrading into usually Macs because they get the most fans for Apple things. And I remember the most we could play on them was Norton Commander, if you know what it is. Like the thing you... Like the blue screen thingamajig with a lot of games, right? Oh, my first games? Okay. If you're talking like first games, I think my first ever proper game was Mario? Question mark, I think? Like the original Mario, the old one on Nintendo 64? Yeah, I think that was the name of the console. Okay, at least it was in Asia, right? Because over here we kinda had imported our own version of Nintendo 64, and it was called Pegasus, but it had like the same disc you would insert into it, right? You plug it into your TV, and it had games like Mario, Tanks, Tetris, Duck Hunt. So yeah, I remember having the Mario. Oh, and literally last night, oh my god, literally last night, there is this Twitter account which posts historic videos, right? And for no reason whatsoever, last night they posted a footage of a game from this console. And it was the circus game. Like, there's a tiny kid, and there's a couple of stages that are like circus related. Like, there's one where you balance on balls, there's one where you ride a tiger and jump through fire rings. And it gave me literal flashbacks. I think that was my first ever game I straight up was rage quitting. I remember it being so heckin' hard. I might retweet it later on, if I find it again. Though it made me worried now from how much this account posts. But yeah, I literally saw my childhood flashing. And then if we talk like newer games, I mean newer, I really do not remember like my first proper 3D game. Do we count Wolfenstein? Like the old Wolfenstein with first-person view and isotropic 3D? I don't know the proper term, but like it was drawn in 2D, but it felt 3D. Like this one. I remember having this one on one of my old PCs that was a hand-me-down. Like it had a bunch of the original Windows games, right? And it had a bunch of other games because it was bought from someone else, like it literally was used before, and it had Wolfenstein among a couple of other stuff. And I remember enjoying Wolfenstein back in the day. I also remember it having, oh my god, guys, guys, do you remember those old times when we had like the screens that turned on when you were not doing anything on your screen for too long? Like if you left it for like 5 minutes or something, it would change into a screen like the Pipe Labyrinth or like the pre-rendered Wolfenstein Labyrinth or just a collage of pictures. Oh my god, I miss those. Can you have those now on Windows? Yes. Screensavers. Wait, you can still use them? Wait, can I set them up in my options? Can I actually set them up in my options? Because right now, my screen just goes black, right? And very often, it goes into super saving mode because of this, and sometimes I have stuff in the background, like rendering something or whatever. So I just go to kitchen to cook in the meantime, but it turns into the default screensaver, and when it does, it just stops everything. Like the render is not going anywhere, and I would love to have like a basic one that is just gonna save the screen, but it's still gonna do the things in the background, you know? It would help me so heckin' much. Because the amount of times I came back to something with barely 1% done in is absolutely horrendous. But if they do exist, oh my god, I need to look this up. Because I know we have like those animated wallpapers, right? That's like a plugin or something. I never tried them because I'm scared it's gonna just eat my CPU, but I really wanna try looking into screensavers. Oh, what is this? The present BGM. There we go. Settings, personalization, lock screen saver settings. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look this up after the stream. Because it would generally save me so much. And it would also help me grind in Cookie Clicker. But I hope you are talking Windows 11, not Windows 10. Because I am unfortunately bound to Windows 11. Like my laptop came with Windows 11 and I had no choice whatsoever. Which, to be fair, is not that bad. Oh, okay, so should be the same. Nice. I heard a lot of people complaining about 11, right? Like, especially with some games that use the anti-cheat systems. Like, I knew people had problem with Valorant, like, for a pretty long time, and whatnot. But for me, I don't know why. But it never had any problem with anything. Like, genuinely. So I don't really understand what is going on with the Windows 11 other people have that is blocking so much for them. I am just vibing, I am just chilling with mine. And I will be real, I also vastly preferred which was the one. I think it was Windows 9. Windows 9. Where you had the whole separate starting screen. Like you had the starting screen that you could go to your My Screen, you could go to your options, you could go like those boxes for different things. Oh, Windows 9. So which one was it? Because I had it on my old laptop. Oh, it was 8. Okay. And I know some phones used to have it for some reason too. But yeah, I really didn't like this one. I really didn't vibe with it. Yes, the tablet interface. Like, that was a very bold move. But also, why? No one asked for it? But yeah, coming back to 11, I am very much vibing with mine. Yeah, it was so heckin' ugly. It was so heckin' ugly. I agree. Also, wasn't really? Wait, what is a tablet PC? Is it like just a tablet that's really heckin' powerful? I never owned that proper tablet. Ooh, really? I never had Windows 10, I believe. Cause yeah, Windows 10 happened when I was on my couple years break from any computronic devices. So I was 8 and then I straight up went into 11. Oh, so like those one with the touchscreens? I knew about those. And I knew they were a thing. Oh, okay. So I know what you mean now. I know what you heckin' mean. And I remember one of my dormitory roommates actually used to play also like this, which is... like... huh? It was not very convenient, but they just straight up refused to play any other way. They would just go... like this on their screen, on the circles. Which is honestly innovative, but also the latency? Nah. And also, why would you want to just constantly touch your screen with your hands? Like, okay, we have the phones, and the phones are not that bad because they're pretty small, right? Compared to normal PCs. But when you actually do it on a screen on your laptop, you can see all the smudges in there. Every single fingerprint. And I don't know about you guys, but it's super distracting for me. Like, whenever I watch a movie and I see a single speck of any type of dirt on my screen, I have to have it out. It has to be gone. Otherwise, that's all I'm gonna be staring at the whole movie or game or whatever it is. It is so distracting. So I generally don't imagine doing this with a screen that's like very prone to handprints. Oh, okay, excuse me, I had to blow my nose. But yeah, nah. Speaking of movies, I was actually feeling like a movie night tonight. So maybe if I finish my stuff quickly, I'm gonna actually go watch something. Sounds like a plan. I still have like a half packet of the popcorn left, and like this whole heckin' bowl. I'm gonna have to go and Google how Windows 10 look, because I generally have no idea. Like, it just went past me. Wait, I am doing this right now. Okay, how do you look? Oh! It's this one! With the tablet menu but instead of being a separate screen, it just rolled out. Okay. I remember it now. Okay, I've seen this one in shops. It doesn't look that bad. But I think I personally prefer the one in 11. Probably because I am more used to it. And it way more reminds me of my phones. But yeah, since it was scroll up, it's way more convenient than whatever the hell Windows 8 was. Actually, since I see you're pretty knowledgeable... hard word again. I see you're pretty knowledgeable about those things. Would you mind if I asked, why don't we have Windows 9? Like, why did we went straight up from 8 to 10? What happened? Why is there no Sassy Lost Child? What happened? Where is he? Oh, so they just went, nah, we don't love you, 9. Get lost. That's not very parenting of you. Okay, but maybe they will just randomly come back to it for some reason. Wait, like the iPhone lineup? Wait. What is wrong with companies and not liking 9? I would understand if it was 6, because I know 6 is a, like, you know, preposterous numbers in some countries, but 9? What did 9 do to you guys? There's a programmer joke that devs checked Windows versions starting with 9 to the Windows 95, 98, etc. so it would break many programs. You know what? That sounds like something that there would be a full-on 1 hour long video essay on YouTube. And it's actually sounded very fascinating. Because it would be a different story if they were just like, nah, but if it's actually this, huh? Maybe instead of watching a movie, I'm gonna try looking up if someone made like an essay about this and educate myself. Because no, that sounded very heckin' fascinating. Also, hi Denzi! Am I a bae? Am I a bae? Are we evolving from a waifu to a bae now? What is going on? But hi! How you doing? Wait, hello! Wait, I'm gonna take a kernel for you and hopefully not choke again. I choked 3 times on the stream already and we've been going on for like hour. Ooh, so you say it might be spicy. Still haven't figured out why this one stops. But thank you for the redeem. Also, let me scroll back. You say it's for the swag. And honestly, I can see that. I can see that. But at the same time, it makes me just more confused. Because logically, I would just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And just don't skip any of the kids. Why would you skip one kid? If you have a big family, you have to love everyone equally. Don't just skip the 9 like it's some worst child and whatnot. It's wanna do its best, just give it a chance. Pixel line? Wait, what is that? Oh wait, is it like one of those where they launched their own brand of phones with their own UI, like Amazon did? Because I know there was an Amazon phone which was pretty bad, to say it lightly. Okay, so it is their phones with potentially own UI. But we know, everything that is not iPhone or Android never goes well with those. It's like 3.1, 95, 97, 98... Millennium? I never heard about Windows Millennium. Heard about all the other ones. But not this one. Huh? Wait. What is this? What the heck is a Windows Millennium? But to be fair, it was probably not very big because I wouldn't have known about it if it ever had like Windows waifu. Cause most of the rest do have waifus. Like full-on OS systems with waifus that promote them. But never heard about Millennium waifu. Oh, okay, so I assume it also probably didn't live for a whole lot, right? Okay, you're saying it's the worst Windows that ever existed. I kinda wanna experience this now. Oh! Oh! Wait, give me a second. I forgot about those. You're gonna get your bonk in a second? Let me just run a thing. Can you tell I am terrible with technology? But since, yes, you're saying Millennium is terrible, I wanna experience it, because I very much like torturing myself. Okay, please load, so we can redeem the bonk. Come on, you haven't bonked anyone in a while. Oh! Oh, okay. Now you can do the bonk. Now you should be able to do the bonk. Speaking of old, I do think... Oh, there we go. Okay, wait, let me bonk you. There you have it. Enjoy it. But yeah, speaking of old systems, I do believe I still have like the mainframe of my old baby PC from like the early 20s. I believe it was running on Windows XP. I wonder if it's still working, if I had the monitor for it. Big huge. Because I do genuinely believe we still have it. Like, it was put into basement literally like 4 years ago, at most. Because it was just staying in my room for a long time, working as a shelf. Oh, okay, so XP is the better child. Okay. XP is the child that was actually successful. Millennium is the child that tried. Okay, makes sense. Also makes sense why we never hear about Millennium. And why Millennium didn't get waifu-fied. There is this one channel on YouTube. I forgot the name already because it's been a hot minute since I watched it. But there is this dude on YouTube who just recovers the old waifu PC OSs, right? Because back in Japan, it was a thing. With every new Windows, they would make a new wife to go with it. And you could basically buy a version of the Windows that will come with the voices, wallpapers of the waifu that specific Windows is representing. And I believe one of them also came with super funky mouse. Yeah, and there's one dude on YouTube who just archives them. Oh, so Millennium is the troublemaker child, and XP is the child that does the homework on time. Imagine doing homework on time. I could never. If I was to say which Windows am I would probably say I am the Millennium though. I am very much Millennium coded. Which one would you say you are, guys? But yeah, I'm either Millennium, or on my good days, maybe I am 7? Maybe. Certainly not 11 though. 11 is way too fancy, way too sleek, way more of a mama vibes, you know? And of course, 8 is going to be that iPad kid from what you teach me today. 95, 98, and those are probably gonna be the aunts, the aunties. Okay, I can be one of those too. I can be one of those too, technically. And especially since I do remember using them. But yeah, one of those or Millennium, though I do generally think I am most Millennium coded. Especially with all the scarf and whatnot, you know? Because literally, if you come to my stream, you can actually get the Windows Millennium experience from time to time. Oh, is this the last using those? Oh, GG those. You will not be remembered. I also just remembered that at some point in our school, for 1 year, literally 1 year, we had Linux on for some reason. And it was only on selected few of the computers. So every time you came to the class, you were just playing a gacha over, am I Windows today or am I a Linux struggle? And to be fair, I didn't have the gacha look in there, and I always had to get the Linux one. Oh, yeah, that might be it. Maybe some of the Windowses just freaking went and died on them, or some kid just installed something that just straight up went and crashed the thing. Because our school did not invest in any antiviruses. Never. I haven't seen an antivirus on that school computer ever in my heckin' life. So yeah, very possible that they just went Linux as a last moment measure. But speaking of, the penguin, the Linux penguin, is so heckin' chunky, it's so heckin' wonky. I'm surprised they never made like a merch of it, like a plushie or something. Like he is literally plushie coded. I can see him being as a plushie, big plushie with big butt, just sitting menacingly on your bed or something. Yeah, it's such a chunker. I wanna squish the chunker. I wanna choke him. I wanna just go, And I also wanna pinch his butt. If Linux had anything going for it, it's the mascot. Linux is still working, right? At least I think it was working like a couple of years ago when I checked out of pure curiosity. Or didn't already die? Okay, so it still exists. I salute to everyone who is using Linux. Actually, what would be the reason someone would choose to use Linux over any other operating system? And also, while you guys educate me, would you mind if I quickly went and refilled my water? Because I just took the last sip a moment ago. Ooh, where is this? Oh! There it is. Oh my god.
Sip you.
Oh my god, that's too... Why did I play it twice? But yeah, I will. I'm just gonna... Oh my god, it's so big. It's so big. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna be right the heck back in just a... We are back. I'm gonna drink the water redeem now. And I'm gonna catch up on what you guys were saying in chat, because I saw you actually popping off. Oh, okay. Okay, it's okay, Noxart. Remember to always prioritize your real life first. Whatever you're gonna do, good luck. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for chatting. Hope you're having a nice rest of your day. Okay, and you say some people choose it for the safety, huh? Country roads take me home to the bear I belong. Nah, I own no one. Oh! Listen! I'm just one letter away. You can blame me. But okay, in that case, I don't know this song. And I'm gonna have Country Roads stuck in my head now. But also, okay, going back to Linux, I am surprised that's the reason a lot of people would choose it. See? I am not the only one. You can't blame me. You can't put me in front of a court. You will win nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so in my ear. It literally felt like I am licking my own ear. Oh no. But I hope you enjoyed. Okay guys, but if you wanna complain, it's not to me. Okay, it is to me. It is me on the recording, never mind. Sure, okay. You can file a complaint to my non-existent manager over your ears being destroyed by this redeem. You will probably not get any refunds, but hey, at least you can try. And you know what I say? At least try something and not say you didn't, so you won't regret it. Oh, so it just means I am not like other girls and I'm just gonna use Linux. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So it's kinda like the same vibe as nowadays. You know, the Tumblr girls. If I can make this comparison. No offense to them, of course. Go Slay Queens. But it's kinda the same vibe, but for Windows. Well, I'm sorry, for Linux. Actually, there's been a game back in the day. I know it's mostly local. I think it's a Polish game. Because back in the day, Polish people just made a lot of abandonware games. And I remember one of them being with a penguin, and the penguin was strikingly similar to Linux. The only thing different about him was that he had drip, like he had a cap and he had a scarf on him. And I remember this one being actually surprisingly good for an abandonware. Which, to be fair, it's also a very interesting phenomenon, because as you know, I talk about this, we didn't have access to a lot of like those big games for a very long time over here. They either had to be imported, which was very hard back then, or we just had to pirate, unfortunately. So instead of that, we had a lot of just small Polish studios just drawing stuff every single week. Like we had those magazines, like those quote unquote gaming magazines, right? Where they would put a CD to it, and the CD would have like 5-10 different games, like 2 versions full, and all of the rest just demos. And you could get the full versions at any local store for like $5 or something. But I remember those, and most of them were just kinda, I'm sorry, but shit. But there's also a couple ones that straight up went into like, oh, cultural classic, like literally no one else knows them. But if you tell it to someone from around those times, they will know what you are talking about. Like, I believe the penguin one was called Kevin? Like, you know, Kevin Home Alone, but it was just Kevin, and it was about a penguin. We had Code the Kangaroo, we had a game called Modi and Nana, which was actually very funny, because it was released as a standalone CD, right? Instead of coming with a bunch of demos. And I remember a bunch of the CDs had ripped the wrong version of the game on them. And the thing that was wrong, it was one thing that was programmed not the right way in the second to last stages. Like literally the stage you walk towards the boss. And the problem was that you are jumping on a wall through clouds on that stage, right? I remember vividly because I used to play this game a lot and I had the bugged version. But basically what you were doing, you were just riding a wall, jumping through clouds, because why the hell not? And one of the clouds is just straight up bugged and doesn't have any surface on. So what happens, you just jump on the cloud no matter where you land, and you just go whee to your death. So it was impossible to finish this level no matter what you did. And I remember so many parent complaints about this. And recently I got pinged by someone about a site, or more like a forum, that literally just does archiving of Polish abandonware, like those old games, and they found a version of that game specifically, with the proper working version, and I've been on my journey to actually complete it. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like I've been way more gamer as a kid, because I am struggling so hard with some levels right now. Which, to be fair, it's maybe also because the hitboxes are horrendous, because who would care about proper programming stuff back in the day for something people would pay $5 for? But also, it's super wonky. It's so wonky. But it's also like so nostalgic. I am able to forgive all of those things. Do you guys also have like things that are not the best, but you have so much nostalgia for them, you still forgive them? But yeah, early games kinda wonk. Oh, Super Mario Sunshine. Was it really that wonky? Wait, which one is the one with the level where you have to sit on a flying carpet? Like you go through the paintings to different worlds. Which one is this? Because I know this one is super bugged and people are absolutely exploiting it for speedruns. Yeah, sure. I mean, no one is gonna stop you. People can hate on it, but if you enjoy it, especially since nostalgia, then hell yeah. That's kind of the same deal with the one I am enjoying. Oh, it's Mario 64. Okay. I generally played only the old Mario on the Nintendo. So yeah, I don't have a lot of knowledge about Mario. Though I would really love to one day get my hands on a Switch, and literally only so I can play Smash, and to play Mario Party with people. I wanna destroy friendship in Mario Party, cause there's Monopoly, But Monopoly ain't as exciting at some point. Oh my god, wait, did you know there's actually Monopoly championships? I literally just learned recently that there's actual Monopoly championships. And I watched one of the tourneys, and I was just like, what are those mother tracking strats? Oh, Sunshine is a successor to it, where you basically have a water spray. Oh, I think I've seen the backpack somewhere. I think I've seen some clips of it. But yeah, it was usually of the zoom in. I think it was usually of the zoom in, or like bags in general. But yeah, coming back to Switch, I would love to own it only so I can play all the bastard games with people and make them actually hate me, like hate me on a deep personal rooted level. But I also heard, aren't they releasing like a Switch 2 somewhat soon? I think it's been something like that circulating, right? I don't know if it's official or not, but I've seen people memeing on it for that it's supposed to be able to handle stuff like PS4, which honestly is pretty impressive for a handheld. Wait, what do you mean Hersey and us in Mario? Oh, I forgot to... Oh. We're not refilling the H2O anymore. Oh, the Switch 2. Okay. Okay, so it's not official, okay. So I still have time to buy the original one. Though it is pretty expensive over here. And the games are expensive too. Like, for the price of a Switch game over here, I mean, Nintendo games are usually pretty expensive in general. Am I right? Oh, speaking of expensive games, DMC went on a sale on Steam, on a pretty big sale, and I am tempted. Because I really wanted to play as my good old boy Dante for a long while. Oh, no, not PS5. I've seen people memeing it's gonna be PS4 graphics. PS4, not PS5. Oh, it does? Oh. But yeah, I'll have to consider, because I also have to keep some money for the food for the weekend. Because there's literally nothing in the old home I can make my own food on. So, takeout it is! I mean, I am pretty healthy eating, considering I can't have takeout in the new place. Like, literally can't. Physically impossible. But yeah... Maybe if I don't splurge enough and I have some left over after the weekend, maybe. Oh, you have 5. Oh, I was talking about like the original one, like the DMC first, the first. Because I wanna go chronologically. There we go. If I do get into it, I don't like playing games on chronologically. The only exception would be probably Drakengard if I was to play it now, because the third is the prequel to 1, but that's like one of the very few exceptions. But, and yeah, other than that, I am just gonna go the way the games went, and I don't care that some of them might have terrible graphics. Like, for example, I would also love to go through Metal Gear. Oh, Oh, so it also goes the Unga Bunga with chronologically. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna note that. It's so funny when stuff actually does that, because logically you would assume stuff goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And if they did like a past version, you would just name it like 0 like Yakuza, or like 1.5 if it happens between 1 and 2 or something. But when they actually do, like you are saying 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, it just messes with my brain. Because logically, it doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, yes? But no? But yes? What do you... Huh? How? Okay. Okay, don't answer that. I wanna find out myself. I wanna find out myself how in hell that makes sense. Because, for example, in Nier, or in Drakengard, right? If you didn't know, you straight up wouldn't learn from the games. Like, generally, you wouldn't. You just have to go out of your way and actually learn about this. Okay, but FNAF lore is a whole another thing, okay? It's literally going to same heights as Yoko Taro at this point, like genuinely. Truly a worthy contendant. Also, who is your FNAF Oshi? Speak up, now! My favorite one would probably be Chica. Chica or Glamrock, one of the Glamrocks. Your FNAF Oshi. FNAF husbando or waifu if you prefer. Oh, and oh my god, there's this guy on Twitter recently, right? The games literally teach you one thing. And this guy literally does this one thing they teach you not to. And there's this guy on Twitter that started somewhat recently posting, I believe daily, about progresses of him making like actual one-to-one functioning Springtrap machine. And he just posts different parts or how they would clasp on your body and whatnot, and I'm just like, my man, haven't you played the games? Do you wanna end up like the kids? Cause yeah, like what? But at the same time, it's also super impressive because he does them all by himself. Like, it's impressive, but also, why? I would be scared to have this in any close proximity of me. And I still need to watch the movie. I started watching the movie with a friend, but my internet died and we just dropped. And now I'm procrastinating so hard to go back into it. Though I did hear they are question mark gonna make a second part? Oh damn, you don't have a waifu. That's okay, that's okay. FNAF waifus are not for everyone. But have you seen some of the human version of them? Like, really though, the human versions and the human version cosplays. I think you would change your mind if you did. Ooh, Toichika. Yeah, she's been through some stuff. They've been through some stuff. Okay, but also, I do have my waifu, right? But I also don't understand all the hype for Tumblr Sexy Man Foxy. Like, yeah, he is kinda sexy man coded, but also he's a bastard. Like, genuinely a bastard. He's the kind of bastard who would assault you in your sleep. Ooh, Roxanne Wolf. Ooh. That's one of those I completely keep forgetting they exist. Oh, but speaking of, have you guys seen the American marketing stuff for the movie? Like, they released some food, like they had gummy pizza, they had something else, I don't remember what, and they had chocolate. They had FNAF branded chocolate, and I watched like a video of someone just, you know, reviewing them, and I will be real with you, that chocolate actually looked nice. It was actually personalized to all the characters, because you had the characters on the box, like on the wrapper, right? And the chocolate inside would actually represent the character really heckin' well. Though it would be very expensive to get it here. Otherwise, I would love to try it. Oh, you have a soda stream? That's like one of those thingy that makes your things carbonated, right? I've seen those around. But, I mean, it's not something I would get myself, because I don't like carbonated stuff in general. Hell, the last time I had one, it killed my throat. But it's so fun. I would just love to have it for one reason only, and that would be to just test carbonating everything I can. Couldn't you carbonate a milk? I mean, I know in some Asian country there is this thing that's literally a carbonated milk in a box. But what would happen if you directly carbonated it in a glass? Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. If there's any machines I would love to have for a personal use, it would be a coffee machine, because oh my god, I love coffees from coffee machines. The ones that you make normally, like those basic bitch ones, just don't hit as much, you know? But they are also expensive. They are also super expensive to keep up with, like buy the tablets and whatnot. Okay. To be fair, I don't drink like a straight coffee, right? I only drink coffees that are very, very mild, or like literally half-half coffee milk. I don't drink strong ones. I don't like the strong ones. I like the mild ones. I like the flavored ones. Oh, and I love affogato. I genuinely can't wait for the season to start so I can just go to town to my favorite coffee shop and order my favorite affogato. Because it's literally the thing that baptized me into liking coffee in the first place. They just give you a really big thing for a very nice price. Like, the cup is massive, they give you like 3 whole scoops of ice cream in there, and they also give you like a literal mountain of whipped cream on top. And some dark chocolate sticked into the whipped cream. It's just some Man, now I am craving some, god damn it. 3 more months, at least 3 more months to go. I hate that some stuff is very much seasonal here, because we have very prominent changes in the seasons. So for example, we have stuff that is spring-summer, and then we have stuff that is only autumn-winter, right? And I swear, you crave those stuff the most when they are out of season. Like, genuinely. It's kinda like some people don't eat meat on Fridays, right? You crave meat the most every heckin' Friday. For the record, I don't do that. I just eat meat whenever I feel like. But back when I used to, I very much did crave meat on the one day we were banned from. I just jumpscared myself with my own hand on the screen. Oh my heckin' god. Oh, I just look at the time and it's 2020 on my side. Do you also have this thing where you used to tell that if you look at the time and it's like same hour, same minute, right? Like for example, 11:11, right? It means someone is either thinking about you or something is about to happen, like something good usually. Same thing with biting your tongue, or like if you get a zit on your tongue. If you get a zit on your tongue, it means someone is bad-mouthing you behind your back. I mean, at least in the, you know, local beliefs and whatnot. Or for example, we also had, it's not really a thing anymore, but some old people used to believe that having a fish scale in their purse, or more like wallet, even better if it's a wallet, there's not just a fish scale inside, will make them rich. And I'm just... I can just mentally imagine this thing. Oh, it's Gira Gira playing. I like this song. I didn't realize until that hit, you know? It's so hard to recognize some of the songs when it's pure on lo-fi. But also I really enjoy having lo-fi in the background, because I discovered it puts me in a very talkative mood, just pure on vibe and whatnot. And just makes me just talking in general easier for some reason. I don't know why. It just works like this. Because if I sat there with no BGM whatsoever, it would be so awkward. I would be just sitting. Hi. So, how was everyone's day? You know? I don't know why. But to be fair, I also listen to music nearly every time I do anything, even when I play some games. And as you know, I've been really into the Arknights one recently. And I'm still so mad at past me for not discovering the music for this game way earlier, because genuinely so much of it is such a heckin' bop. Like, generally, if you told me it's from a mobile game with a gacha, I would not believe you. Oh yeah. That makes a thing. I know a lot of people prefer to watch movies, right? Or play a YouTube video when they work on things. But I get too unfocused when I do this, because I also have to think about the words. Because, you know, even though I do think I am pretty proficient in English, it's not my native at the end of the day. So my brain needs to think what the words mean on the spot. And it kinda makes me unfocus on whatever I'm doing. Even though I'm perfectly capable of understanding what is going on. So usually I very often play Japanese songs, because I don't have to think about what it says, because I don't understand, for the most part. Or just game music, orchestral music, movie music, those things with no words, you know? But when it's no in the background, okay, I like having everything, something, literally, in the background when I'm awake, but when I go to sleep, I actually have to have a proper quiet, which is actually contrary to a lot of people, right? Because I know a ton of people go to sleep only with music on. And for some reason, I just can't. I used to be able to back in the day, but now? No, not really. I mean, I will fall asleep if it's on. It will just take me way longer than usually. Which is a problem considering I do take a good while to actually fall asleep when I lay down. I think usually, depends on how tired I am, right? But it usually takes me around half an hour to actually fall asleep once I lay down. Sometimes up to an hour or so. But yeah, I don't understand how some people just lay down and literally second after they just sleep like a rock. Granted, when I do fall asleep... Thank you! Oh my god! Oh my god, hi Luna! And oh my god, thank you so much for the 5 gifted! And everyone who got them, please say thank you to Luna too, and I hope you are gonna enjoy your emotes! Oh my god, that scared me so hard! Also, why didn't they appear? Oh my god! But thank you! How you doing, Luna? You. Oh, they're just super laggy. Okay. I don't know why. It's probably just my Streamlabs being laggy as per usual, but thank you! Okay, we're gonna be getting jump scared by 3 more. So, just beware. Hehe, pun not intended. But yeah, how have you been, Luna? Thank you! Oh, there's the 3rd one. I don't know why they're not appearing though. Oh yeah, I mean, my life tweet is kind of a lie, because the thing I was planning to play decided to be mean and evil today. So we just moved to straight... Oh wait, I haven't said hi to you, wait. Hi! How you doing, Luna? There we go. Okay, was that 5th? I think that was 5th, right? Watch me get jump scared like a half minute later. Oh yeah, enjoy your sunshine haircut too. We're probably gonna go for like half an hour more or so. Because as you guys know... Thank you! I am still... Oh, that was not the last. There we go, I think. But yeah, enjoy them emotes, everyone. And yeah, as you guys know, it's not gonna be a super long stream. Because I don't know how to rest my voice. I really don't know how to rest my voice, and I don't know how the hell to shut up. And since it's been recovering, I really don't want to strain it too much. But after the weekend, we are full on hacking back. And I want to actually do a stream for once that is gonna go for more than 4 hours. No idea what it's gonna be yet, but something, we'll figure something out. I mean, heck, if you wanted to, I can just sit there and talk with you guys for 6 hours. Like today, we just spent an hour discussing about different Windows OSs and whatnot, and I actually had so much fun. But yeah, okay, let me grab some more. Ooh, what else can we talk about today? Oh, yeah. I saw your tweet about power. And I hope it's gonna be back soon. And if not, I can lend you mine in a second. Just give me like 20 more minutes. But also, hope you rest soon. And yes, hand. No hand. Hand. No hand. Underhand. Yeah, we've been experimenting with Hand Kun since yesterday, and I've been enjoying it very, very much. So he's gonna be making an appearance way more. Not tomorrow though, because there's nothing really to handcam when I play a Pew Pew game. But next week, when I do Stepmania, I will definitely do a handcam for it. Oh, what am I gonna do for Valentine's? I will be real with you. I never really celebrated Valentine's, and I also never got a Valentine card or anything. The most I got was like a platonic friend card out of pity from a friend, but that's about it. I was never the popular barbarian in school. I gave a card once, but they never responded. Other than that, I'm just gonna wait for the next day and go by. Probably some discounted chocolate or something. And also Bear's sister has a birthday right after Valentine's, so there's also this. Oh, Valentine's with the other girls? I will be real with you, we haven't really planned anything or talk about Valentine's. What day of the week are Valentine's this year? Wait. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. I do have a plan for Valentine's. I do have a heckin' plan. Literally joined it last night. Someone I collabed with before, or more like appeared on their stream, is making a dating show for Valentine's with VTubers, and they decided to, you know what? Let me show my absolute immaculate, horrendous wrist skills. So I decided to join that. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly on Valentine's, because it's like middle of the week, right? But I assume it's gonna be on the week of Valentine's, so I guess that's my plan. Yeah, aside from that, not really. We could make some ugly Valentines on stream. Yeah, if you are into that, we could make some ugly Valentines in Paint. Like, you know, those anime ones with terrible quotes and Comic Sans. I never done those, but I always wanted to. Never really just had a reason to or anyone to send them to. Wait, never mind. I did Transformers once back in the day, but they were just purely for shits and giggles when I was at the peak of my face. But we also don't talk about those. But yeah, if everything works out, I'm clapping and you can't even see it. There we go. If everything works heckin' out, I'm gonna be on a Valentine wrist show. Over at, you probably do recognize this person. It's at Cory Ojo's. It's at Cory Ojo. Wait, what was her Twitch handle? Ooh, wait. Let me give her a shout out. Where are you, my girl? My beautiful, beautiful queen. Also, yes, Transformers Valentine's. You have no idea how hard they went. Like, genuinely, they were going so hard. But they were also very much like big fandom inside jokes, so you had to know the lore. The deeply rooted gay Transformers lore. Because, as I told you before, there are canon ships, like canon relationships between them in the comics. And some of them are mostly same to same, I mean, if you can say it, gender. Because Transformers have different types of bodies, right? But they are not specifically like feminine or masculine character-wise, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, how do I... Okay, I'm sorry, you probably see the corners on my hands right now. I am reaching to my keyboard. Okay. Is this gonna be right? I think it's gonna be right. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, wait. I'm gonna shut out her channel properly. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna be at the dating show over at Cory, which You might remember, because she did like those VTuber clips thingy, I believe last month? Yeah, I think it was like last month, which was absolutely amazing, and I made so many amazing people in there. Tori is such a sweetheart. Oh my god. Wait. I just saw. She's playing Nier Automata right now. She's playing Nier right now. Oh my god, I didn't know. How? Like genuinely, how? Why am I not there? Okay. Everyone? Don't call me out. Don't call me out at her streams, but I'm gonna be on them. I need to know how much she suffers playing this game, and I really hope she played the previous one. I really hope she played Replicant. Because if not... Oh my girl. You are just starting the ride. Oh, also, on the note on Nier, I am so heckin' sad, because they were like, hey, we have some fun announcement this year. Early this year, right? Like Square Enix, because it is a Square Enix game. And guess what was the announcement? They are mother trucking shutting the mobile game. They are shutting down Nier Reincarnation. Like, I mean, I'm so freaking sad. Because it is a gacha game, right? It very much is a gacha game. But the amount of lore, the amount of mother hacking lore that is canon in there. People are literally just begging them now to have like an offline version so they can just follow the story once it's actually closed. Oh, why? I mean, it was not the most stonks game out there, if you get what I mean. Like, it was mostly played by just die-hard universe stans, which is, at the end of the day, not a lot of us. So it was probably just not, you know, not really bringing back the funds to uphold the game servers and whatnot. Also, why is this one doubling right now? Oh my god. But yeah, sure. But yeah, from how they reply to the emails about the offline version, it seems like they are pretty keen to have it. I mean, it would be a big shame because it's generally such a massive part of actual lore. They, like, it has its own story, right? But it also... Emotional damage! Oh my god! Yeah, it is a very big emotional damage. But yeah, aside from the game exclusive lore, right? Because they had like 2 arcs, they also had so much very important lore to the actual games that came before it. Like genuinely, we learned so much about the characters from the other games, or like what happened to them before the actual Replicant and Automata, right? And if they don't make it offline, I really hope that someone is gonna archive this. I mean, yeah, but it's also Square Enix. And it's kind of a meme. It's actually kind of a meme, because literally, recently, Nier Reincarnation had a collab event with Persona 5. And for some reason, every time they do a collab with Persona 5 on any of their mobile game, a month later, the game dies. It kind of feels like they are pushing Persona 5 into them from how much die-hard stance this game has, right? Because Persona 5 is actually massive. It has a lot of people who genuinely love it. Like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, right? But it also feels like they are pushing Persona 5 into those games in like a last resort to try and bring some fans to uphold the game, right? Because you know, people are gonna spend on gacha to get the sexy Joker card or something. But yeah, so far Jenny never worked. And it's unfortunately a shame. But it is what it is. Games live, games die. We forget about them in like 5 months. But yeah, I think the most prominent one that is shutting down right now is the Love Live, like the newest Love Live. Because they are releasing a Love Live game, like the second School Idol Festival. Like they shut down the original one. They had the other one with the 3Ds I never really played. And they announced the second one, right? And for some reason, they announced the shutdown day for the second one even before it started. Like they literally give it like half a year life expectancy for some reason. And I'm like, huh? What is the marketing strategy here? Because I don't understand. And to be fair, all the Love Live stans I've seen on my timeline also don't understand. Because you're just like, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it is what it is. Love Live Stein. Why did I pronounce it like this? Love Live stans are gonna still persevere. They are living. They are living in the shadows. Even though the OGs are long, long gone. To be fair, I was into Love Live at the end of Muse. And I was for a bit when Aquos was a thing. But with the newest one, Liela or whatever their name is, I have no clue whatsoever about them. Oh, what animes I'm looking forward to? I will be real with you, Luna. I haven't watched any animes for like a year or so. Like, at least not any that are seasonal. I've been just from time to time dwelling into like oldies. I've been very much more into oldies. Like, I finally watched Lane, I finally watched Death Note, because yes, I never watched Death Note before, like fully. And those, I haven't been really keeping up with seasonal stuff. I think I kinda burnt myself out. Because if we went 2 years back, I would watch like 7, 8, up to 10 different ones each season. And every day I would just have, okay, today we are watching this. Tomorrow we are watching this. Oh, I know Angels of Death. Haven't watched the anime, but they played the game back in the day. So I do very much know this one. I mean, I had a face for RPG Maker games, so of course I had to play this one too. It's not my favorite from them, but it was pretty darn good. You know, back in the day where they were not even on Steam, when there were only fan English translations. Yeah, good old hacking times. Kids nowadays would not understand the struggle of importing fan-made translation into a game. But yeah, I heard good stuff about the anime. Maybe I should give it a watch if it's only 12 episodes. But yeah, if it comes to seasonal stuff, nothing really I'm looking in particular. I don't even know what is coming out the next season. Wait, maybe I should look right now on my anime list. Whoa, wait. Because this season is just starting. It's literally just started this month. My anime list. It's winter. It's the winter season, right? Yeah, I think it's winter. Okay, please load. Okay, what do we have? Oh! We have Mashle second season. I heard good stuff about Mashle. What else do we have? Oh, no Exorcist? In my holy year 2024? It's been like 12 years since the last Aon Exorcist anime came out. Oh my god. Why now? But okay, in general I see a lot of like shoujo-esque anime this season, which is very surprising. But oh, Precure? Okay. And Freerun is still coming out, okay. But yeah, nothing that really catches my eye. Maybe aside from the Aon Exorcist. I was never really big into the shoujo anime. I very much preferred like seinen, shonen, mecha, all those stuff, and idol anime. Just to toss something in there. And what do we have next season though? 7th season of Moku Hero Academia, Eurocamp season 3, Isekais. Oh, the Bartender anime! I was interested in this one, though I thought it came out like a while ago. Okay, so I am interested in the Bartender anime in the next season. What else do we have? We have Idol Master. Oh, and we have the anime with a cat. The cat with eyebrows that looks like an old man. Okay, I might check the one with the cat. Good Night World. I don't think I've heard about this one. But to be fair, I am very much a boomer anime knowledge. I am very back with what is popular right now. I only know those things people actually shout about on Twitter, so for now it would be probably Freerun. Good. Okay, I am googling Good Night World. I feel like I've seen the promotional images for it, but nothing aside from that. Because I do recognize the promotional art. It looks pretty funky, but also pretty something I would be into. Isn't it like heavily sci-fi? Because if it is, I might be actually interested, because I enjoyed Psycho-Pass very much, at least like the first season and the movies. We don't talk about the second season of the movie. Oh, okay, so it is sci-fi. Okay, I might check it out. I might check it out in some free time. Oh, it's sci-fi isekai. Huh. That's actually interesting. Okay, you have my interest. I am usually not into isekais. But if they have like a very fun spin, I am willing to give it a try. Okay, I did watch Sword Art Online. I did watch Sword Art and I read a bit of the novel. Because one of my roommates had it. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry, Sawa, but this looks way better because it doesn't have Kirito in it. I know there is some die-hard Kirito stans, but personally, I just can't stand him. Like generally, he was fine in the first part of SAO, but ever since then, it was just like down. And literally the only reason I would even try watching SAO nowadays would be for the girls. Even though my favorite one is not even in most of them. She's just like for 1 minute in any episode in the background. Oh, he... Really? God damn you, Kirito. You have so many women and it's still not enough. You actually have to be a dick. God damn you. But yeah, back when I watched SAO, my favorite one was Silica. Like, you know, the short one with the dragon. And I really genuinely think like she doesn't appear ever since. The most we've seen of her is probably like in the background in real life for like 5 minutes for a whole season and that's it. So that would be my only drive to watch it, but since there's only this little of her, why should I bother? Okay, Alicization seems kinda fun. Alicization seems kinda fine. But I know the first episode is like an hour long. Also, thank you so much for the 100. I generally have no idea why they don't show up. It's probably just Streamlabs lagging. But it's there in spirit. It's there in spirit. Okay, but can we talk about how satisfying are actually the sound of the bits? They knew what they were doing for whoever they commissioned to make them. Like this ding, it just like very soothing, like very gentle. I don't know if it's different for bigger subs because usually the bigger ones are in the bigger streamers and they are muted, but the 100 one is very satisfying. Like it just ding. Like it kind of reminds me of a ding that you would hear when your food is ready. Like let's say instant noodles. You're waiting for those tasty instant noodles. You heard the tiny ding and you are go, yippee! You know? And on that note, I am getting heckin' hungry. Maybe I should go make some instant noodles for myself. Okay guys, do I wanna spicy? No, I don't wanna spicy. No, my throat is not healed properly. So do I wanna the wannabe ramen? Or do I want like the chicken broth ones? Because I have both of those in my stash. I'm not gonna pronounce the name of the soup the chicken broth one is based, because I am gonna butcher it and I'm gonna offend some kind of culture, but it's pretty heckin' good. It has like a lot of veggies, like spring onions, some paprika, and those things in it. It's pretty heckin' tasty. I am not touching the spicy one though, because it says it's mild spicy. But it's not. Oh, no, it's not Campbell's. It's not Campbell's. We don't have Campbell's in here. We have like a all brand of like, not canned, but jarred food. We have food in jars. But Campbell's is not really a thing in Middle EU. Maybe in the UK, but not in the Middle EU. We have like those, you know, the ones you pour water on and just like have those tiny satchels with the flavoring. And sometimes veggies if they are feeling fancy. So I was talking about those, like literal instant noodles. Okay, but speaking of Campbell's, I would actually try them one day. I am genuinely curious because a lot of people just shit on them, and I'm like, they can't be that bad, right? I mean, kinda. But I will be real, the Japanese ones are way better. But also, isn't instant like noodles a universal thing in all the countries? Just different brands? I thought they were everywhere. Like, you know, oh, for example, like Buldak. Buldak is pretty universal. Granted, I had it once and I absolutely died. Oh, best snack in my country? Okay, that's a very hard question because if there's one thing Poland is good at, is the food. God damn. I'm gonna have to actually think about this. Okay, do we wanna go sweet or do we wanna go savory? Because if we go sweet, I can think personally, because I am somewhat allergic to the cheese in it, but if we go sweet, I would have to say cheesecake. Like the original cheesecake with resin insides. Or like, we have a thing called senkach. It's basically like a type of pastry from beaten eggs, and it's very, very good, and it's usually massive. It's something you get for like special occasions like Christmas or weddings and whatnot. And if we go savory, what good savory do? I mean, oh, we've been talking about this earlier today, but if you go savory, I'm gonna have to go Polish pretzels. Polish pretzels are so heckin' good, and you can get them with so many different seasonings too. No. I think my favorite one is sesame flavored. I always had a soft spot for sesame. But yeah, if there's one thing about this country I am proud and will boast about, is the food. We generally know how to make good food. Okay, so I was also explained this before, but wait, let me move this. This way? Or I'm gonna just put it on the other side. Okay. Oh my god.
Take a sip, you.
Sure. I still have no idea why this one doubles, but sure. But okay, so when you think about a pretzel, right? It's like this thingy, like this pastry, like thingy, right? It's puffy, it's fluffy, it's somewhat sweet. It's shaped like a knot, right? Yeah, so that's the pretzel you think about usually. And okay, it's called pretzel, like pretzel. P-R-E-T-E-L in here. But the thing that is translated into pretzel from us to English for some reason is like those long sticks. They are long and thin and they are crunchy. It's like a long corn, I think it's corn, stick that is baked with seasonings. Like you just sprinkle it with sugar or sesame or poppy seeds or whatever you want, and you just bake it and you just go crunch, crunch, crunch. I think a good translation would be pretzel sticks. Yeah. Though we don't call them pretzels over here, we call them palushki because they look like fingers. You know? You can see my ugly, wonky finger. Yeah. So I would say those are very good. God damn, I am craving now some. God damn. Every time we talk about food, which is pretty often, I just end up wanting the stuff. Bro. Like actual bro. Wait, I think I still have some leftover pretzel sticks though. They might be pretty stale, but still edible. Oh, ooh. I did a stream where I had some fancy jellies and I tried them. Though it was without a hand cam, because it's literally the second stream with a hand I'm doing. Well, technically third one, but second one that's proper. And I do wanna do more streams where we just chit, we just ramble and I bring some kind of snack. Okay. Do I spill the beans? Should I spill the beans, guys? Because it's somewhat related to snacks. Am I feeling generous today? Am I feeling nice? You know what? Yeah, I feel nice. I'm gonna say something I have planned and we are gonna be wrapping up. Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, imagine me being sponsored. Impossible. But, okay, there's one thing. If you've been on my Christmas stream, or like the post New Year more specifically, I made a list of things I wanna achieve this year, right? And one of them was a talk show slash podcast. And if everything goes right, potentially we're gonna have first episode live on the somewhat end of next month. I am still debating on the proper format for it, and if I wanna just go announce on Twitter or bring people I actually know for the first time. But basically how it's gonna go, it's gonna be called Bear Snack, and the format of it is gonna be I bring one, sometimes maybe 2 or 3 people over, right? On a suitable time, and we just bring different snacks each other so we can discuss about them, just chill on them, and then later on, segue into all the different topics and whatnot. But yeah, main point, everyone brings a snack. Or an alcoholic drink too if they want to, but not mandatory. Snack, though, yes. So yeah, that's most likely gonna happen somewhere close end of next month, which is February, and if not, in early March. So yeah, super excited for it. Though I don't want to make like a fancy proper promotional video for it or whatnot, like this super nice thingy, super pro looking and whatnot, to actually make people interested. So yeah, that's also something I'm working on, because I'm a very self-sufficient bear. I like to just do things on my own, which is sometimes a bad thing, but also good. But you know. Thank you, Luna! But yeah, okay. In general, this year, way more chill talks, way less gaming, because that's given me way less anxiety than streaming a game and lagging every 5 seconds because I can't handle it on my laptop. And I've been enjoying just talks in general. So yeah, there's that. And on that note, I think it's about taking time to wrap the heck up. Around 3 hours is a good darn time for just chillin' chatting, if I say so myself. So I hope you are gonna have a nice rest of your day, night, evening. Remember to rest, hydrate. Oh my god, I forgot my own catchphrase. I need something, there we go. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow, earlier than usual, for some haha pew fun game. And thank you again, Luna, for stopping by on The Gifted. Thank you. I'm gonna be scooting, making some food myself, and I'm gonna catch everyone over on Twitter and Discord. Bye 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 bye.